How we all doing this fine New Year's evening? It's December 31st. I hope everyone had a good year. I know I did. I made a lot of new friends, and I'm happy. Tonight at midnight starts the year of the purge for the state of Illinois. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping for the best, expecting the worst. Okay? Now, just because you can commit these type of crimes I've been talking about doesn't mean you have to commit them. There's a lot of people out there with defense tools, defense weapons, and they're hoping like me they never have to use them. Now, I showed you I had a broadsword, and I have some mace and pepper spray, and I do have a void card where I can use my taser if I have to. This will knock someone on his ass. I already tested it out. A guy tonight actually tried to attack me, and I actually got to use it. And I seen the effects of it. He went down like a sack of potatoes, and I just about that much, and he was done. So I'm not afraid to use it. So I do have my broadsword. Let's see here. Come here, buddy. My broadsword, sharp as hell, laser sharp, razor sharp. It has seen combat. I used it in the military. That's where I originally got it from. It has seen blood. I've chopped off people's arms with it, but never went for the neck, I've never killed anybody with it. I hope I never have to. No, they call January 1st, 2023 the purge. I feel at first no one is going to really understand that the stuff they do that they couldn't do is actually going to be legal. That they're going to test the waters, and after they test the waters and find out they can get away with battery, aggravated battery, second-degree homicide, drug-induced homicide, they can get away with women especially. They get away with any type of sexual battery if you're engaged in an adult situation and the woman wants to end your manhood. She can legally do it as long as she does it with her hands or or other parts of her body. She can't use a weapon when she does it, but I'm just putting that out there, because I've read real deep into this battery. Then when it said sexual battery, I had to check that out. It was that's pretty gross stuff. So, it's pretty intense stuff. Like I said, I'm hoping for the best, expecting the worst. They're releasing over 40,000 of the most violent inmates known to the state of Illinois, currently known to the state of Illinois. 40,000. They said 400, but that's just in one town. It's throughout the entire state. We're talking rapists, pedophiles, murderers, killers of all types. The most violent, the most gruesome, the most disgusting offenders that ever lived, ever walked the face of the earth in the state of Illinois are being released tonight at midnight. And it's going to be a charged, angry atmosphere for the state of Illinois. It's going to slowly build. And it may take a night, 2 nights, maybe even 3 nights, maybe even a couple of weeks, but it's going to eventually build to the point to where Illinois is going to be the most deadliest state. People don't even want coming from Wisconsin to Mississippi. They'll drive around Illinois. People going from Kentucky to Missouri, They'll drive all the way down around Illinois. They won't want to come through Illinois. It's going to be that bad. Do I want to stay in Illinois? No. As soon as I get about 2 or 3 more bills paid off, I'm pretty much caught up on most of my bills, and get some other stuff situated and taken care of, I'm leaving the state of Illinois. Where I'm going, I have no idea, but maybe I'll go down and ask Omar if I can pitch a tent on his property down there. You know, he'd love that. But I've had a few officers come to Tennessee or Wisconsin. Wisconsin, I definitely won't go to. And people who've been watching my channel don't understand why I would not go to Wisconsin. There is no way. I mean, I've got a woman that lives up there that is so just, gosh, she's just like, I've had a crush on this woman since we were kids. I mean, just straight up crush. She is like the best, you know. And she tells it like it is. That's what I like about her. She's straightforward. You know, it's like, God, she's so beautiful. But anyway, see, she's the only one that could probably talk me into moving to the state of Wisconsin. But she'd be the only one person in the world that could. But, you know, as of now, I would never move there. I would never move there. I got too much anger towards that state to even consider that. Even though she's there. So I guess that's can go either way, I suppose, for her. So, but I have a friend that who's a Sasquatcher, who's a Bigfooter, who is subscribed to my channel, and also he's into the same hobbies I am with Sasquatch and Bigfoot. Who lives in Tennessee? He told me I'm gonna mention his name, but lives in Tennessee. Offered me a place down there to get away from the violence of Illinois that is coming up. Now, I was going to make a video, and I was going to put the sound of the purge and everything in there, but I decided not to. I want to keep this as real as possible, you know. I mean, I'm a content creator, okay? I create content. But I'm not going to put nothing fake out there. I'm not going to put, I have never done that, and I don't want to do that. But basically, when those new laws are lifted or passed or whatever you call them, basically as civilians, we're on our own. I mean, I got 30 years of combat training under my belt, so I'm not too worried about myself. I mean, I was walking around and driving around in different places today, and there's a lot of people that don't know that these laws are coming. I enlightened 45 people today about the new law that's coming, that if someone wants to come into your house, sit down, watch TV, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you can call the cops, but they will not come to remove the people. I mean, they will come, give the person a ticket, and leave. They will not do nothing to escort. You have to get rid of the person. It's up to you on how much force you use to get rid of the person. It can get intense. I suppose something like that can become very intense. But, I mean, it'd be played by ear. Most people, in general, aren't mean and aggressive. Even if they have these laws that they know they can do, doesn't mean they're going to do them. I mean, now you got a few idiots out there, all they think is like a criminal. So, and those are the idiots you got to look out for. I don't even want to run into them. Even if I run into them, I try to find the most common solution out of it. Am I a pussy? No. Am I a wimp? No. I'm a Marine. But as a Marine, we also use common sense. We don't just kill everyone we see because they attack us. As a Marine, we will subdue the guy or the woman as much as we can. If we have to use deadly force, that is the ultimate last resort. We will never use it. Am I afraid of the purge coming up? I'm going to tell you. If any Marine tells you he's not afraid of combat, he's a fool and he's not a Marine. Because the first thing is you be afraid, be very afraid, but overcome that fear and move forward. Confront that fear. That's what a Marine does. Every time he goes on a combat mission, every time I went on a combat mission, I was deadly scared. But when I got to that point, I had to overcome that fear in order to complete my mission. And that's what we gotta do in life. Confront the situation. Find other ways to resolve it besides violence. Even though the laws, you ever notice the laws are targeting all the violent behavior that we are against because the governor wants it like that. He wants to clear out the state. There's many towns in Illinois that are overpopulated. There's many places in Illinois that are overpopulated. How else to clear out the state? Let us kill each other. That's what they want. We cannot, just because we can do it, we shouldn't do it. We should not be their entertainment. I mean, they say we can speak out against public officials, and I think I'm gonna right now. Governor Pritzker, you're a fucking pussy. You're a straight up ignorant ass. Okay, I'm gonna tell you straight up, punk. If I see you on the street, I'm not making a threat, I'm making a promise now. Me and you are gonna go have a few words, face to face mostly. And that's a promise. That's not a threat, but that's a promise, see? However, because you're retarded, man. What you doing is you're allowing the criminal element to be the king. You're allowing victims' rights to be thrown out the window. A victim of any crime has the right to feel safe, but since you're releasing all the violent offenders, how can these victims be safe? Like I said, I was going to come on here and do just a skit and do the purge sound, but I got to keep it real. You know, I can't, deep in my heart, hide stuff from my viewers, my subscribers. I love you guys, you know. And in my last video, the link that was in the description, that guy says pretty much basically what I've been trying to say. And he said his format's really good. He has word for word basically what I always try to say. And you know, this isn't about. I just hope I don't have to use any of this stuff, you know. I mean, I have it, but do I want to use it? I really don't. I really don't want to use it. I'm not a violent person. I don't try to be a violent person. I get mad, I get angry, I blow steam. Everyone does. But I'm not going to go out and just kill people because I can. I'm not going to go out and slice someone's head off because I can. I mean, basically, I want to live a peaceful life. And the victims of these crimes that are done against them need to understand and feel comfortable. And with their assailants, how do they know that? How do we know that when these people get out of jail or prison, they don't go back after the victims for testifying against them? And the minute they commit a battery on their victims, there is no law against it. And the angry side of me is I want to protect these people. Obviously, we can't do it politically because the governor we have is a ditz. You know, he's a dumb fuck. He makes laws to make it legal to do stuff that, you know, that people can't be detained for. I mean, a woman could walk up to you and disembowel you, and there's nothing you can do about it but lay there and bleed to death, you know. A man can walk up and pull a gun to your head and blow your head off and say he defended himself. I mean, if it's just you and him there and you're dead, there's no way you can contest that, so they're going to let him get away with it. I mean, oh, to have a taser like this, you have to have a void card. I actually don't have a void card, so in other words, you gotta have a gun license because it's considered a weapon, a deadly weapon. It can't be deadly. If you shock the person more than like 3 times, you can kill them. So it's like, you know, so if you get caught with one of these and you don't have what's called a void card, Illinois is the only one state I know that has them, has those type of licenses. Most other states you can just carry them, I think, without any problem. But you got to have a gun license. I do have a gun license. I mean, I do have a sidearm that's a 50 caliber, which I can't show on YouTube, but I already got my channel hit with a strike for showing live ammo, live weapons. I don't know how the other channels can do it, but for some reason I can't. Probably because I'm not, you know, a gun dealer, or I don't got special permits or something. I don't know. But anyway, 2023, I'm going to try to make better than 2022. So, I will definitely be uploading more Sasquatch and ghost videos come 2023. Oh well, y'all have a good new year. I just thought I'd stop in and vlog a little bit and wish everyone a happy new year, and God bless y'all, and y'all stay safe. And people in Illinois, my heart goes out to you because I'm right there with you. Jim with Life's Adventures, keeping it real.